Alright, let's return to game. So let's see, what do we want to do? Let's check out our buildings. We need to build. Alright, so let's see here. We've got 412 credits. We really need to get a satellite nexus going because our satellite capacity is going to be maxed out once we launch all the satellites that we have. The problem is a satellite nexus will cost us, or requires 35 engineers, and we're sitting at 34 right now, which is a little unfortunate. So hopefully we're going to get a project soon that allows us to take on some of that. We've got 1 day until our fighter craft, and actually that may be the best use of our cash. Let's go ahead and spin and get our new fighter craft up and running, because that's going to be a little bit pricey. The firestorms, yeah. So this is great. We wanted to make it a priority because we failed 1 or 2 UFO intercepts, which is not great. Oh, so yeah. And here's what we need to do next. So after we interrogate the Muton, which I think needs to be our next priority, we are getting into fusion lances, plasma rifles, and so on. So upgrading our weapons to kind of the next weapon, the next gate, is going to be huge. So we're going to go ahead and begin the interrogation there. Okay, now we can start building some firestorms. There are 158. So we can probably only afford to build 2 off the bat. But I think it's pretty crucial. We could get the Phoenix cannon, but let's hold off until we get a little bit more cash in hand, and then maybe we'll start swapping out some of our interceptors. Alright, I don't think we have much else to do at the moment. We're going to get our interrogation going.
So, how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
It's been a
What
while, I'm
exactly
trying to
was our
remember what
late
exactly they
friend
uncover. I
thinking
think it's the
about?
location of
This
the
particular image appeared
alien
in the
base.
creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
Oh, the sectoid
We've
commander.
already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough
Yeah.
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image and this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
So we
It
gotta
is
go
the next
capture one of
piece
those
the
things.
puzzle. And this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Yeah, she loves us. She loves us going for the stun instead of for the kill, which is challenging, of course. So we got to capture an outsider, one of those guys. Plasma weaponry research credit earned. So I believe what that means is that when we start researching some of these things like light plasma rifle, it's going to be a lot quicker. And I think that's a good use of our next research project, because right now we're on laser weapons, which is fine. They're okay, but we really need to be keeping up with the new enemies that we're facing, like the mutons, the cyber discs, and so on. Let's check in with our soldiers. Everybody's up and healthy, which is Good to see. Officer Training School. I don't think we're going to grab either of these bonuses for the moment. And Hangar, we're going to be... I wish that I could construct these firestorms directly into different continents, but it looks like I'm going to have to create them in my HQ and then sort of farm them out accordingly. So, because of that, let me go ahead and transfer one to, let's say, North America, which opens up a slot for us to create an additional firestorm if we get, I think, 158 in XCOM bucks. That's what we'll look towards.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing
Oh, and
by.
good, we got another satellite.
We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
So, let's see how many satellites we have at the
Dr.
moment.
Vollin's interrogation
And I know this is a lot of
technique
base
is
maintenance, and you're probably wanting to see the combat more than anything
never know it
else.
by looking at it.
But I think it's important that we take care of some of these countries in the red, because we don't want to lose them. And that's why we've been building so many, is so that we have this luxury. So we're going to go ahead and launch one in China, which increases our cash. And we're going to launch one in Nigeria as well.
Satellite launched.
So we're just barely keeping them at bay, keeping the panic at bay. So when we put one more in Germany, we'll get our Europe bonuses, which are extra scientists, and if we get the Asia bonuses, that'll be additional engineers, which both of those will be super helpful. But we are running out of satellite capacity, and we need to build a Nexus ASAP. So we need to get one more engineer, we need to get like 300 XCOM bucks, and then we'll be able to build the satellite Nexus. But the only way we get more is by killing more aliens. 6 Muton corpses to the UK in exchange for 3 scientists. Yeah, let's do that, because we're going to get our advanced weapons a bit sooner. Alright, next one. Here we go. So, I do want... Let's go ahead and clear out our squad. I want to make sure that we are developing some of our lesser units. I mean, they're all equally important in my eyes, not to call any of them lesser, so to speak. But I do want to make sure that we're continuing to bring up the talent. How about that? So we'll bring a couple of our key players. Who do we want? Let's bring in our heavy, Zhang, who's sort of been the cornerstone for us. We'll bring in our sniper here. Beyond that, I think let's get some of our other supports, or other assaults, rather, some experience. So we'll get Perry in there. We'll get Jones. She's not quite a colonel, and I would like to get the top 6 crew into colonel status. That would be ideal. So we'll bring her along. And then we've got the Clark brothers down here. We've got Charles Clark and we've got Lewis Clark. And in my headcanon, they're brothers. And they're a package. We have to bring them both along, or they refuse to come. So that's what we're dealing with. So we've got 2 heavies, 2 assaults, 1 sniper and 1 assault, or 1 sniper and 1 support, rather. Let's make sure that we're outfitting people with the ideal weapons. So Perry, let me get you... I'm gonna have to clear him out and take one from my colonel to get him the advanced weapons. That's one of the things about this version of XCOM, since this is the very first one, kind of the OG version. It doesn't have the handy little make items available at the bottom, so you've got to manually go in and take out any kind of items that you want for your crew. So apparently our mission is to capture the outsider. So we're going to make sure we bring the arc thrower, and that our support has the arc medkits. And she also is going to need a weapon from let's see, who probably has it. Lopez probably has it. So let's switch out the loadout. Take that assault rifle from her. Clear it out. And we'll give it to Jones. Here we go, laser rifle in there. So let's see, we've got grenades with Zhang, which is good. We've got scope with our sniper. We've got grenades available. I wonder if we want to give one of our assaults a scope as well. Let's see if that's possible. Because the enemies are getting to the point where just loading them up with grenades is getting to be a bit wasteful. Who's our backup? Doomsday, I think he's our backup right now. So let me edit it. Let me take his scope and give it to our assault. Plus 10 aim bonuses is great. And then I think the last thing we need to do is, for our heavy, make sure that we're getting him the other heavy weapon. So, one more time. Clear it out. Get our higher ranking heavy. Switch out the heavy laser. Clear him out. Put our other heavy in, which is Clark. And then give him the laser. Okay, guys, I think we're good to go. Everybody's got laser weapons. Everybody's got good stuff in their kit. Let's go.
We have visual on the mission site.
So these alien terror attacks, I think if we're able to successfully take care of them, it reduces global panic, which is super helpful because we're in the danger zone for quite a few countries right now.
We've gotten reports of alien activity taking place in
The downside is I think this is one of the missions where we need to save the civilians, and those are always the most challenging type. Because ultimately, you kind of have to prioritize the safety of your squad above anything else, right? If you got no squad, you can't save anybody ever, really, right?
civilians are in the AO.
So we'll save as many as we can, but you know, if we're not going to put our squad in harm's way at the risk of just saving a civilian. So how far do we want to push forward? Let's get full cover. Clear some of the map. Same for our assault. And then our heavy, we'll start bringing people up the right flank to give us some additional firing options. Same with our other heavy. Our assault, we'll bring him over here to take some shelter. Well, that's not great. That's not what we wanted. Fortunately, you know, we always take our first action first and then save our second action point. So our sniper, I think, is going to be able to take out one of these. He's got 100% on that civilian over there. Let's see what our crew can do here. I think between the three of us, the three around the taxi, they should be able to take out this chrysalid right here. And maybe these two can take out this chrysalid here. It looks like this civilian is pretty much toast, so we're going to save this one for last. If we can save the civilian, we will. But again, we're going to prioritize taking out the threats to our squad. So starting with our assault down here, I can take two 82% shots. Let's see, it does up to 7 damage, 40% chance to crit. Let's go ahead and take the 2 shots. Hopefully we crit on the first one. Oh, that's fine. Beautiful. So that gives us a lot more to play with. So our heavies, what kind of shots do we have? And I'll try to read the percentages out because I know it's a little bit small to see, and you also can't see the right edge of my screen that lists the percentages as well. So we've got 2 70% shots, both equal. So let's take the one in the middle. Okay, good start. Now the question is, we could get Clark the kill, and we could get Jones the kill. What kind of percentages is she looking at? 76. Let's try to give our support. Let's get her leveled up. At this point in the game, kind of the mid-game, you got to start thinking about who take not just how to get the kill, but who specifically gets the kill. Because if one of our colonels ends up getting the kill, that's a little bit wasteful because they're already maxed out as far as they can go in terms of XP. And I would like to save our remaining squad for an Overwatch. So let's see if our sniper can take this 100% shot. Well, he hit the 100%. The problem being he did not crit, which is a shame. So we are going to have to keep shooting. Got a 60%. And we got him. So 3 Chrysalids up, 3 Chrysalids down. We're only going to be able to set 1 Overwatch, but considering we triggered that aggro pretty late in our turn, I would consider that successful. Let's see here. So Jones is going to start moving up and increasing our line of sight. See, this is half cover here. I don't necessarily want to dash to this car. Because I like to maintain full cover as much as possible. Maybe we'll bring our assault over to the right and reveal a bit more of the map. Seems okay so far. We've got 3 of our squad here. We can push them up to the next car. Same thing maybe over here. And he gets full cover. Our assault can move up a bit more. Still nothing. So in this case, we may actually be able to save 1 civilian here. We just have to decide which Overwatches we're going to take. So I think our heavy right here in the center can take an Overwatch. Do we want to move up one more time? Are we feeling that lucky? Because we can move here to full cover, reveal a little bit more of the fog of war, and definitely be able to save more civilians next turn. Alright, I think we should risk it. Okay, and we did not aggro anything, which is great. So our support, I feel pretty good about dashing her up, and we're going to get 1 civilian saved on the books. So 16 remaining, 1 saved, 1 lost. That's kind of our main objective right now. Our sniper has got a really, really clear line of sight. And he also has squad sight, which means that he essentially shares any squad member's line of sight, as long as there are no obstacles in the way. So he is a prime candidate for an Overwatch. I don't see anything over here. So maybe we'll get a little greedy. We'll move up 1 more for our assault. We've saved another civilian. And that will leave an Overwatch for Zhang, our heavy, and another Overwatch for our other heavy. Just in case they drop in and... Hey, John Brown. Yeah, this is the Cyberpunk 2078. So, brand new, hot off the presses, probably never seen it before. Cutting edge stuff. I'm sure, in all seriousness, I'm sure you're seeing a ton of those types of streams right now. I was ready just for something a little different, you know? Some of the classics. Hey, Gloomhollow. How's it going? Nice to see you as well. Glad you could make it to the stream. Welcome. You have not missed a thing. We are in the thick of it right now. So we've got a cyber disc here. We've got his little helper buddy over to the right. So obviously our priority is going to be focusing down that disc ASAP before saving the civilians. Let's see what our percentages are. So our sniper has got 85% chance to hit, up to 7 damage. What kind of health does this thing have? It's got 5 times 3, 15, plus 1, 16. So a crit would be super duper nice. And we can potentially get that. A headshot's not going to do much good. 10% to crit. We could also do 75% chance to hit, does up to 2 damage, and he can't use his main weapon. The problem with that, however, is that he also has a grenade, and that doesn't count as his main weapon, I don't think. So he won't be able to use his little laser on us, but he could lob one. So I'm more inclined just to go for the headshot. It's only 10%, but it's you know, 10% is better than 0. So let's see what we can get. Alright, we just got the straight damage. The good thing is, the silver lining, is that for both of our heavies that we brought, we got the heat ammo, which I don't know if you could see in the bottom, but this little gear right here, that means we get 100% bonus damage against robotic enemies. And, you know, the reason why I grabbed that is I knew that we would be running into cyber discs pretty soon. And you want to put them down as quick as possible. I can definitely hit him. The problem is there's a civilian right here. So do I value doing 100% damage? This does 6 damage, as you can see here, times 2 because of the 100% for heat ammo. This would kill him, but it would be at the expense of a civilian. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. I'm sorry. Thank you for your service, but putting this guy to bed is more of a priority to me. You know, sometimes... Oh, holy cow. So you know... you know how on a rocket it says 90% chance to hit? Yeah, that means that there's a 10% chance to totally go off in a random direction, which we just saw here. That's a little disappointing. Maybe it's karma for saying that we were willing to take out that civilian, and we killed a civilian over there, and it looks like we're about to do it again because I just don't want to take any risks with this guy. The council's probably not going to be too happy with us, you know, if we don't save enough. But sometimes them's the breaks, you know. And then this little guy up here, he only does 1 damage on his attacks. I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned. Who can we save here? Well, our assault. We can pull him... I think he... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this cover right here counts as saving him. It's barely in the circle. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to waste a movement point. So I'm going to move in, save this civilian. So we've saved 3, 9 remaining. Clark. I don't really care too much if we're flanked by that little guy. We're going to move him here and save another civilian. So we saved 4. And let's see, what's the nearest group? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 right in this area. But I think just about everybody is out of action points right now. So maybe we... Oh, that's 17% chance to hit. That's not great. We could chuck a grenade, but... Again, I'm not too worried. And the reason being is that he's using the shotgun right now, so we could switch to the pistol, actually. Maybe we want to do that. And that might be a higher percentage. That's 49%, does up to 2 damage, 0 crits. Let's just do the Overwatch with the pistol. It's obviously not going to kill him, but I don't want to use up the shotgun ammo. And, oh, whoops. I meant to do Overwatch, not shoot. Well, there we go. Decision made for us. But for the laser rifle, we are definitely going to set the Overwatch. Oh, Jones, I forgot we still had her. We can get her to half cover. And 55%. Sure, why not? There we go. Alright, so... looks like it would be most efficient for us to start moving to the right, because there are 4 civilians right here in this area. Oh, and those are the remaining 4, actually, to be honest. That's all the ones that are left. So, I would like to get a quick look over there if I can. See what's going on. I'll bring Jones here into half cover. Oh, and there we go. We triggered a whole nest of them. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3...
X-ray spotted.
4, 5. 5 Chrysalids. Could things be any more terrible? Friends, I think the answer is no, they could not. Oh my gosh. Okay, well... that Chrysalid jumps down there because there's a civilian. You can kind of see that circle for the silhouette. So he's going to go for him for sure. We don't have to worry about him. But 4 is not much better than 5. So our sniper, who do we have? We've got 1 in sight, which is very nice. We will save that, and let's just check again which one that is. It's kind of hard to see. I think it's the nearer one. So if we can focus down these 3, and we've got a 100% chance to hit on this last one. Only problem is I think we only do 7 damage. Yeah, 30% chance to crit. So maybe if we get that guy down to half health. We do have rockets available. That's why we brought 2 heavies, so that we would have all kinds of good stuff. And we've got the Shredder, which does increased damage. We are not in a great position to hit all of them. So we can hit 3 of them. Looks like, if I'm interpreting this correctly, I think we can hit 3 of them. But we do have Clark in the way. I think we'll just move him slightly to the left. Maybe we'll use a rapid fire. Well, actually, first let's... yeah, we'll move him first. Get him out of harm's way a bit. Let's switch back to our shotgun. And then what kind of rapid fire chances? We can take 2 70% chance shots to hit. 2 58% for the ones in the back. Let's shoot the rocket first, because again, we're going to use the Shredder, which means they'll take increased damage from any subsequent hits. And I'm hoping this doesn't destroy his cover, because the car's already on fire. I don't think it's going to get too much worse for him, but we'll see. Here we go. Hey, Gloom Hollow, you're looking find a used disc copy somewhere cheaper? Yeah. I mean, you know, it's an older game. I think it came out in 2012, so I'm sure you can find it for cheap from a lot of places. I got this one on Steam for pretty cheap. I think I got it a couple years ago on like one of those Steam summer sales. I'm just a sucker for those type of deals, and it's worth the money. Because I got not only this, but XCOM Enemy Within, which is kind of like the Age of Empires 2 Conqueror's Edition, if that makes sense. So it's not like a totally new game, but it's got some major upgrades and things like genetic tweaks that you can make to your soldiers, and you can put them into mech suits and things like that. It's definitely worth it. And it still holds up, I think, after all these years. It looks really great. and is a really fun play. We can toss a grenade. I was going to take 2 shots at the Chrysalids, but now that we've had a chance to think about it, frag grenades ordinarily do 3 damage. However, with the Shredder, they're going to take increased damage from all sources. So we can take 2 out with this 1 grenade. I think that's what we're going to do. Hey, Filbert. Welcome back. Nice to see you, my friend. Well, they didn't die. Interesting. Did I misread that? Shredder, I can't read it now, but I'm pretty sure it said takes increased damage from all sources. Maybe it's with the exception of grenades, so that's too bad. But again, we still have options. It's not the end of the world. Our sniper back here has got his eye on this one. Our heavy, we've got 1 more rocket in the tank. So hypothetically, if we were to use that here, and the nice thing is that once we kill all the aliens, we just get all the rest of the civilians to be considered saved. So we don't have to, you know, we don't have to kill all the aliens and then grab all the civilians. We just have to kill these 5, I think, and then we're good. It's a little bit out of range. Unfortunately, he's not in much of a position to do anything. I can move him up, but he's not going to be in cover. Jones can do 100%, can do 6 damage. She'll kill this one, but I think this is the one that our sniper has a beat on. 94% to do 6 damage. Oh no, maybe our sniper can hit the one in the back. Let's go ahead and take our sniper shot, because I'm getting confused about which one is which. And let's hope he crits. Come on, crit, 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 crit. Oh, that's big, guys. Guys, that's big. He always I love this. He got the in the zone bonus. So last episode, I don't know if you were here, but we got him promoted to colonel. So if we hit a uncovered or flanked enemy, the first shot essentially doesn't count, and we get essentially our actions refilled. It is a little disappointing that he can't also see him, and it, you know, he's just like 2 squares away. But the benefit is that we can set an overwatch, and so if, you know, worst comes to worst, we miss out on some or all of these guys, then we'll have a safety valve. So I think we're going to set the oh, he's out of ammo. Oh, that's not great. And I think if we get a reload in, that's going to end his turn. So, okay. Maybe we'll move him up a bit. We'll take advantage of that. We'll get a reload in, and that's going to end his turn. Is this all turn-based? Yes. Yeah, Filbert, it is. So, essentially, as you can see, these little arrows at the bottom are the action points. So every character starts with 2 action points. So right now it's my turn, and it's not timed. So I can take as much time as I want. Okay, caveat. I should say ordinarily it's not timed. Some missions are, but this one's not. So I can take all the time I need to set up my squad. And moving counts as an action, and then all of his abilities down here, the attacks. I can set an overwatch, which essentially means anything that moves within his range of motion, he gets 1 free attack against. 1 free attack against 1 target, I should say, not unlimited attacks against unlimited targets, right? So whoever first enters his field of vision, he can take an attack. And that's very nice for exploring the map. That's why I'll usually move up the squad a bit, set overwatch, because they like to kind of jump out of the shadows, and it's nice getting some free attacks off. And so after I end my turn, after everybody's done their 2 action points, then the enemies will go, and they've got 2 actions as well. You can't see them, what they are. It doesn't show, but you can usually get the idea. They'll usually move and then get an attack off. These Chrysalids, the issue with them is that I think they get bonus attacks, just kind of like our sniper in the zone did as well. I think they get bonus melee attacks, so we really don't want them to get, you know, 2 to 3 melees off with our squad right here. That would be bad news. Bad news, bears. I hope that explains it a little bit. I don't know if I did a good job with that. All right. Having another grenade would be super nice right now. All right. Well, in any case, I am going to move him up a bit, just because I think we're going to be going for these guys. Jones. Let's see. What are her chances again? 94% to do 6. All right. Here's what I think we have to do. So, unfortunately... Well, okay. I can't get to cover, but I'm wondering if I move up my heavy, he's going to be exposed. The thing about this, though, is that these are melee enemies, and I don't think cover matters as much. I'm hoping grenades can maybe hit him. Okay. We can, so that means we can save a rocket for next turn. So we'll take care of this one in the front. Let's hope this works. It's always a little bit hard to see if they're fully in the radius. Okay, we got him. So we've got one with 1 health and then one with 6 health. Let's take the shot. Maybe 2 shots, actually. 268% shots. Or 183% shot. Let's take the 268s just to be sure. Okay. Here we go. There we go. All right. Good stuff. So, we've got 1 action point left. And here's what I'm thinking. We just run her back. Run. That's a clever plan, right? Let's just run her back as far as we can go. And we may have to take an attack from him because they've got really big movement. Really large range of motion. So I'm hoping that we can just outrun. I don't want to take this guy off on one-on-one. Reason being, I can only do up to 6 damage with 0% chance to crit. And he's got 8 health. So I'm just going to pull her back and hope for the best. There we go. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so that civilian is going to go be toast. Oh, I forgot we had an Overwatch. Oh, it didn't quite do enough, though. That's too bad. Alright, we did take a hit. And I don't know... So, that civilian got killed by a Chrysalid back there. I'm hoping that maybe did some damage to him, but we didn't see it. Okay, so, fortunately he didn't crit. We got 6 damage, which is not great, but it could be a lot worse. So let's clean this up. There we are.
Kill confirmed. Negative.
Alright, so there's one more out there. There's one more out there. So Jones is going to go back and see if we can get eyes on any of them. Doesn't look like it. Maybe Clark can see something if we move a little bit forward. Yeah, there he is. I see him. And he's got another civilian back there that he's probably going to go for. I've got the scatter laser, which is the shotgun. It's not the best chance to hit. I could run and gun, though. That would be a risk, but I could do that. I could run and gun, which means I can take 2 action movements and then attack. And with the shotgun, that would definitely optimize my chances of getting the kill. I think that's the best move here, because I believe he is the last enemy. Do I know this for certain? No, I don't. But looking at the map and how much of the map is left, See those red lines there kind of faintly? I don't think there's any more enemies. I think that's the last one. Our heavy's not going to be able to see anything, unfortunately, so that's a shame. I don't think Zhang is going to be able to see anything either. Yeah, nothing there. Our sniper is way back here. He's got no chance of seeing anything. So we'll just set up with the thought of next turn having to be on cleanup duty. And let's do it. I'm feeling good. If we get in just essentially to a square right next to him. Oh, we already moved once, so the run and gun would not do us too much good. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I really wanted that. I forgot that we moved him once. I was expecting to be able to move him right in there and take 2 shots with rapid fire. And again, he's got the shotgun, so shooting from this range is a little bit of a waste. It's only 45%, 20% to crit. Let's not get crazy. I think we'll just take the Overwatch here. And Jones, again, if we kill all the aliens, we'll get these civilians credited to us anyway, so we'll just stay here with Jones for the Overwatch. We're probably going to lose a civilian up here, which is a shame. I was hoping that we'd be able to save more of them. Okay. All right. Well, let's clean this up. 60% shot. We can probably do better than that. Let's just go ahead and move up. I know I'm not moving to cover, but that's fine. Still 60%. Okay. We did some damage. We just need a bit more to finish it. Let's do the run and gun. And move in with a shotgun. Pretty much point blank range. And 100%. Oh, that's not it. I must have greatly miscalculated. Oh, I see another civilian back there. Okay, so we're not done. That's too bad. Can we get, can we save 2 civilians if we go here? I think we can.
Go! Get out of here!
Okay, he got away. Oh, where are you going, buddy? That was literally the most inefficient way you could have escaped. Running on top of the truck and then running away. That's fine. Well, we're not in the worst spot in the world. I'm going to dash our assault over because he's going to need a heal. And we're going to kind of protect these 2 civilians, get them for sure. Zhang will move up and maybe get the Overwatch off. Hey, Phil. Oh, yeah, Phil, but I just saw your comment right now. Yeah, Thomas, he probably did have a shot. You're right. He probably did have a shot right here. But I think this actually works out to our favor because, again, there's another group of them out there because the level hasn't ended. So we'll go ahead and take the Overwatch with him and just keep him here in the center. And because he hasn't taken a shot for this turn, I think that's good for us. So Overwatch here and Overwatch with Jones.
All mission objectives complete.
Oh. Okay. Apparently I don't know how the level logic works, so we did finish. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't think there was anybody left. Hey Philbert, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you soon. Have a good one, buddy. Alright, so we've got a couple promotions to do. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I've got 1 minute left in the stream. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream and restart it because I know that that fuzziness that Reddit puts over the top can be annoying. So, and I'd like to get you full HD view. So, I'm going to pause real quick and then jump right back on. See you soon. That fuzziness. All right. So we're back, and let's see here. We've got our heavy that we need to level up. One of the two Clarks that we have. So we've got Grenadier allows 2 grenades in a single inventory slot, or increases the area of effect on suppression and all rocket attacks by 2 tiles. The thing about grenades is that we're not really prioritizing creating alien grenades, and most of the time it's much more efficient for us to have additional range and area of effect for our rockets. So while 2 grenades would be nice, I think we're going to go with increasing our rocket attacks by 2 tiles. That would have been super handy in this last level where there were 4 Chrysalids and we were just kind of out of range from hitting all 4. So I think that's who we'll take there. And then at the bottom, for the other Clark, we could take Close Combat Specialist, where we get a reaction shot against enemies who get in close within 4 tiles. Or we can do 1 damage on critical hits for each enemy the squad can see, up to 5. I think I'm going to take the Close Combat Specialist. I believe our other 2 assaults that we have been the critical hit damage, but this Close Combat Specialist is very nice for the melee enemies, the ones who like to get up really close. And setting an Overwatch if you know that they're going to be coming around a corner or you think they might be, and getting the free Overwatch off at them is super nice. So we lost one of our assaults for 8 days, but it could be worse. So Panic in UK has decreased by 2, Panic has decreased across Europe.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Hey Filbert, welcome back. Throwing caution to the winds. I like it. I like it. I'm with you there. I should probably be going to bed, but I'm having too much fun with you guys. I'm in it for the long haul. Let's see what we need to do. Let's check out the Situation Room. So here's the various panic levels. So Europe is looking a little bit more manageable. It's not as bad as it was before the abductions. So we're keeping an eye on India and then a few countries in the Western Hemisphere as well. We do need to make sure that we are getting enough cash to build our satellite nexus. We still need 1 more engineer, which is too bad.
I appreciate your efforts.
And we're working on plasma rifles for our current research. Let's check our progression. So our Firestorms, which are our advanced interceptors, are going to be ready in 12 days. We've got quite a bit to wait with them. Let's see if there's anything that we can sell to get a little bit more cash. It doesn't look like it. I'm trying to stay around 15 for each of these corpses. These various wrecks are good in constructing gear for our team, which we're going to get quite a bit more of relatively soon. And this, all this down here is important for constructing our interceptors. The flight computers, the power sources, and the fusion cores are all important there. So I honestly don't think we have much to do other than to scan for activity.
Contact detected.
Okay, here we go. We only have 1 in the area. It's a medium-sized UFO, so we're probably not going to be able to take it down. But it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
We have eyes on the bandits.
Let's go. I'm going to have my finger hovering over the abort, just in case. Okay, 2 hits for us. 3 hits for us. Let's go. Oh, we got it. Okay. Not bad. Let's go. So, our current objective is to capture an outsider alien, so we need to make super duper sure that if we run into one of those types of aliens, that Jones here, who has our arc thrower, goes ahead and stuns him instead of killing him. That's going to be important. So we're going to keep her in. We're going to keep our sniper in. And but let's clear out some of the other crew. Since this is only a scout vessel, that means the type of aliens that we're going to be facing are not going to be super duper challenging, which means we can keep developing our bench. Okay, let's see here. So the Clarks, Charles, and Lewis, they still could use some ranking up, so we'll grab them. And then finally, let's see, we've got 2 heavies, 1 sniper, 1 support. Maybe we'll take Doomsday and get him to rank up as well. And actually, everybody looks pretty kitted out how I want them, except for Doomsday. We need to get him one of the laser-powered rifles. Let's see, who did we give it to last time? We gave it to... Oh, you know what? We may not... I think we only have constructed 2, so we're bringing 3 heavies this time, which is a little bit unusual. So we may actually need to construct one real quick. So build by items. Yeah, we only have 2, as you can see here, 2 heavy lasers equipped right now. So we'll get 1 more. It's only 20. We can spare it. And bringing 3 heavies is a lot of fun. Right, so clear him out. Bring in Doomsday. Edit him. Get the heavy laser in. So let's see. We've got alien grenades, which are the advanced version of the frag grenade. We've got that with Clark. We've got a scope on our sniper. I think... You know what? I feel like we have another scope out there somewhere, which again gives... It replaces the grenade, so we lose out on that, but it does increase our aim by 10. Yeah, we've got 2 out there. Let's get 1 more, because it's getting to the point, the types of enemies that we're facing, 3 damage is not, from our frag grenades is not really doing a whole lot, and being able to have the increased aim would be much more practical. So who do we want to give that to? I'm thinking Moreau, because... Let's check him real quick. Does he have Bullet Swarm? No, I want to give it to somebody who has Bullet Swarm, which means if they don't move... Here it is. If they don't move at all, they get 2 free attacks. Ordinarily, heavies would be sort of limited to moving and then attacking. But those who have Bullet Swarm can move... or can not move and then attack twice, which is very nice. Okay, so grenade, 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 scope, scope. And didn't we have a vest of some kind? I thought... Okay, sorry. One more thing, and then I promise we're going to jump in. One more thing. Yeah, these nanofiber vests. I'll grab a couple of those because that increases our maximum HP by 2. And I think that would be very nice for our assault, who is going to be getting in close. Okay, grenade, vest, arc thrower, medkit, scope, scope, grenade. Let's do it.
Dropship has arrived.
France is sending an urgent mission request. It looks like the...
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site.
Oh, I like this.
Strike 1 is in position to engage.
I like the, like, sunset type of lighting.
Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
That's very cool. Isn't this called, like in photography, this is called like the golden hour or something like that, when the sun is a bit lower in the sky and it kind of hits the objects just right? I think I've read something about that somewhere. But I'll admit, that's not my area of expertise. But looks cool nonetheless. So we're pretty much right in the middle of the map. We're not in a corner like we will sometimes start. So generally I like to head up the hill and get the high ground wherever we can. You know what they say about the high ground. We'll move our sniper up here. So there's the UFO in this direction. I'm okay with leaving some of our crew out in the open for these first couple rounds, just because there's not a lot of good cover to offer. But once we start moving up to the top, there's rocks and logs and stuff that we can use. There we go. And then our assault, get him on to the hill, and then we'll drop an overwatch for everybody. There we go, and then hunker down for our sniper. All quiet. You know what? I thought I maybe heard the cyber disc noise. It kind of has a distinctive, kind of like metallic fan spinning type of sound. But I don't see anything. Okay, let's keep lining up. Everybody's gonna be on this log, so like one strafing run would kill us. Fortunately, they have no air support, so that's fine. But maybe a well-placed grenade, things could end badly for us. Five, and then we'll just move them up here. We'll be the odd man out. There we go. I really should map Overwatch to a specific key, because I use it so much.
Hey, you hear anything?
Oh, see, I told you I heard a cyber disc, and we saw one just sort of appear out of the fog. Oh, or make that two of them. That's fine too. That's fine too. Take on two cyber discs at once. I don't know that if they saw us, because usually when they see us, it'll sort of zoom in on the animation, or zoom in on the group, and it didn't. So we saw them, but it didn't do like the reaction shot that it will generally do for the aliens that get revealed. If we move Jones forward, we're for sure gonna get seen. That's without a doubt. So the question is, how can I sort of get set up for that when they come forward? Because I think they're patrolling out here. What's the best setup for our squad in case they do come out? I would like to not have to fight two of them at once. It seems like there's one here to the left and then one here in the center right. So if we move more northwesterly, I guess, then hopefully we'll only have to we'll only trigger one at a time. That's my thought process. So we'll start heading in this direction. Maybe we'll put somebody down below. Still nobody. Our heavy, maybe we'll dash over here next to Jones, so that we spread out the squad a little bit. Zhang will dash him over here to get full cover. Moreau we will go over here with Zhang. You know what? I kind of regret bringing Thomas here, our sniper. I think if I get a chance next time, I'm going to bring him back up top. My thought was to take this higher ground here, maybe get to this tree, but I'm nervous that there's going to be some line of sight, which will trigger these enemies in here. So I'll just keep him hunkered down for now and then bring him back to the top of the hill next turn. So that was a little bit of a misplay. Is there anywhere else we can go? Maybe we'll just dash here. There we go. So for everybody who has any movement points left, we'll Overwatch. But that was just Jones. Jonesy. Alright, they haven't come out yet, so they must we must have caught them on the tail end of their patrol. I think they're kind of on a linear path to and from the front area of the UFO, so they're probably on the back path now. So we should probably most likely expect to see them in not too long. Getting my heavies here up top on this this ridge would be very nice. Do I want to dash them this far, is the question. I don't know how much extra line of sight is going to be revealed. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that's good. That's super helpful. Alright, our sniper, again, we're going to bring him back up top. Maybe here. So that he can get pretty good clear view of everything going on in his field of vision. Our assault will bring over. Our other heavy will bring alongside his other heavy. And then who have I not brought? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that we're bringing 3 heavies now. And it's great. I love it. Got all kinds of rocket options. Maybe here. Just have a little bit of variation. And then Overwatches.
You hear that?
Oh, I didn't expect these guys. So we've got a Muton patrol over there. Yeah, the Overwatch with the shotgun was probably not the best idea. So hopefully they run this way so we're not totally flanked. But no, he is flanked. My concern is that while we're dealing with this guy, the cyber disc is going to come back. And we're going to be in all kinds of trouble. Let's see what our sniper can do to get us out of this jam, like he has time and time again. 85% for the one in the back. 40% to crit. He's got 8 health. We could take the extra crit chance. But I kind of want to... Well, actually, yeah, let's take that. I was going to say we're going to save it for the cyber disc, but I forgot. Again, our heavies have increased damage against robotic enemies. So this headshot or the extra crit chance is better for these organics. Come on, let's crit. Crit, 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 crit. Yes. We crit. Oh, look at that. 14. That's just crazy. That's just insane. I love it. So our sniper's okay, and he's no longer flanked, but I expect him to sort of move along here to try to flank us. So I don't think that's going to last long. Can I get him close enough for 2 good shots against him? I don't know if that's possible. He's got a buddy somewhere up in this ridge too, and I don't want them taking multiple shots against him. What kind of cover do I have here? Maybe we'll bring one of our heavies back. Still nothing. Okay, we'll get him to the top of the hill, and then maybe keep cycling him around. I'm really concerned about those cyber discs coming back. So the question is, do I want to bring another heavy to deal with these? So maybe I can do this. Maybe I can run and gun here. Get 2 shots at him. He's in full cover, unfortunately, so they may not be high percentage shots. I'm sure he's going to be the prime target next turn. So if that's the case, if we don't do too well, then we can always throw a smoke grenade on top of him. But I think we have to try to focus down these guys as much as we can. So we're going to run and gun. And we're going to get to full cover. Oh, there. Okay. So there's the other cyber disc. And there's the other muton. Yikes. So what kind of percentages are we looking at? 40%, 68%, 56%. Or I could take 2 41% chances. Does up to 7 damage. That's tough. I think we want to take one of the mutons. Let's just save that for a second. So now we know we're in big trouble, big trouble. So we can't afford to wait for that other cyber disc to come back. Yeah, our grenade can't do anything, so we're gonna have to set the overwatch here. And then Zhang. Where am I gonna put you? I guess I'm just gonna have to put him here again. We can't use the rockets once we move, so we're just gonna have to overwatch and overwatch. I don't know. Who do we want? $56 or 241s, 253s. No, you know what? Let's just go for the cyber disc. I'm just too nervous with the 240% because I want to take 2 shots no matter what. We're kind of within that range. And maybe if we crit twice, we might have a chance. So let's do it. Okay, we crit once. Beautiful. And did we miss on the second? No, we hit twice, I think. But they've got 2 health left. Ooh, can I get Jones in here for the kill? It's risky. She's flanked there. She's got the laser rifle, so she's got decent range. I could bring her here to... or even up top, maybe. And she might have elevation bonus against him. Let's see what our chances are up top. And if they are not optimal, we will use a smoke grenade on the 2 of them right here. Which will decrease the hit chances of the enemy. 75. I mean, that's pretty good. Alright, let's go for it.
Dead and gone.
Okay. Well, that's one problem done. There's his little friend. He's gonna take a shot at us.
I'm alright.
But we dodged that just like the Matrix. Now these 2 guys I'm worried about. Oh, he goes for our guy in full cover here. Interesting. And now we're probably going to be flanked.
X-ray on the move.
Yeah. That's not good. We're taking heat. Again, the silver lining is that neither of them crit. But that's small consolation. Alright, I think we can clean these guys up pretty well. If I move him to this edge, can he see anybody? I think I can move here and take care of him with the shotgun. I only get one shot, though. But I do get crit chance, so it is possible to get the kill. And for this guy in the back, he's a little bit more problematic. Let's move him up and see what our chances are. 59%, but we're not going to get any critical crit chance. Let's take it, though. Okay, and we got hollow targeting triggered, which means next time we take a shot, we get plus 10 aim. So I get a 100% shot on this little repaired dude over here, which I don't really care about too much. Let's just see what we can do with our sniper here. We put him down. So that simplifies things quite a bit for us. So we can maybe finish him up if we bring him in here. Let's just ask the question, though. If we miss, because it is a 65% chance, what's our backup plan? Maybe we can bring one of our heavies forward and lob a grenade over the top. Actually, that may be the best thing to do anyway, and not even risk putting him in harm's way. %75% or 65%. Let's take the shot with her. No. Okay.
Adjusting aim.
Let's test our grenade hypothesis. I'm concerned if I bring him down here into full cover, he's not going to be able to lob it over because of the obstructions. So I'm going to take a little bit of a risk and bring him out in the open. And then our grenade. Think that's hitting him? See, let's hope that this does it.
Frag out.
Okay, first wave down. But we've got another cyber disc out there. I'm going to keep him in full cover and get a reload in.
Back online.
And he's going to need some health. And then Zhang, we'll move him to full cover. We'll get at least one Overwatch going. Yeah, and this guy's going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, he can't even hit us in zero cover on top of a hill. So that shows you how much of a threat these guys are. Okay, let's bring Clark up. And we can pass off the heal.
Nothing's broken. You're
There we
fine.
go, we've topped him off. Now, does that end her turn? I don't recall. Yeah, it does. That's fine. And what kind of percent? 73. Let's take that. All right, now we've got a chance to reload, resupply, get some health. We're going to go ahead and bring our sniper up because he needs some health right now. So we're going to dash him up. And then next turn we can bring our support down, help him out. Who else do we have up here? Clark. We'll come back over here and get some strength on our left flank. And then for our final heavy, we can bring him down and get another Overwatch off. There we go. One there. And one there. Alright, there's the other, one of the Cyber Disc's little buddies that he likes to fly around with. Okay, we'll move our assault up and maybe get an idea of what's going on back here. Nope, can't see much. We'll move our sniper up here to take his spot. And then we'll use our second heal.
Don't move. You'll be fine.
And he'll be mostly healed. He'll have 1 HP down. But that's the... Oh, you know what? We'll get a reload in on him. There we go. Alright, I guess we can start moving towards the UFO. I swear that there were 2 cyber discs. I thought there was one back here and then one to the right, but maybe I'm just seeing things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to start moving people up top with the intent to sort of maybe breach through the left side of this UFO. Overwatches for all. And to all a good night. Let's see. There's no cover right there. There's half cover here. Everybody else who's here, we can line up top. Actually, we can bring him down to half cover. I'm okay with that. Sniper will take the Overwatch. Overwatch is everywhere else. Actually, probably should have gotten a reload in for Jones.
What's making that noise?
But it's okay, she's got decent ammo capacity, so I'm not too worried. Alright, let's get ready to breach. We can't use this door, but we come over to the left. We should be able to go through this crashed opening. Is what it looks like. And this does count as full cover, it looks like. Do I want to dash him up to the edge to get a little peek inside? If we do, he's going to be out there on his own. I'll dash here, for sure. Dash here. I think I'll keep him as our one sort of Overwatch contingency. And everybody else, we'll just sort of line them up along here. So Overwatch there. Jones, yeah, we'll move you forward a bit. Our sniper will keep an Overwatch.
What was that?
Definitely something in there. Let's take a peek. You see anything? Not just yet. How about if I move Jones here? Can we take a look actually inside the craft? Alright, they're being pretty cagey, whoever they are. They're not showing their hand. We'll dash over here, because it looks like the coast is clear. Who else do we have? Got our heavy. We'll bring up. And then maybe actually now's a good time for the reload. And our sniper is feeling a bit lonely. Maybe if we move Zhang up, then he could take his spot. It's right there or right here on the edge. Yeah, we'll move him to full cover. And then get an overwatch on.
What's making that noise?
Oh, just one of those little repair drones. Not too worried about him. Let's see, can we send one person over there to kind of clean up shop? I think we might be able to see him from here. No, not quite. Well, we'll just do an overwatch here, and then when he comes around the corner, he's gonna get a face full of shotgun. Time to head inside the ship itself. Here we go, Moreau, move up. And Overwatch in the front. Oh, Thomas can hit him. I didn't even notice that. A little bit of a waste because he's already a colonel, so he doesn't need the XP. But, oh yeah, because it was an uncovered enemy, he gets all of his action points. Which is amazing. We'll dash him over and get him into the mix. We'll bring him to the other side of the door. It's too quiet. All right, now we've got to start the process of kind of clearing the ship room by room. So we go through our normal process of stacking up on the door. And whatever kind of cover we can find. And then we'll pop it open and see what there is. We've got to remember, we need to stun the Outrider. The little alien who kind of looks like he grows from a crystal. And we have to make sure we get close enough with Jones to get that stun on him. So I'm going to go through this as quick as we can to get to the next set of action. Watch. Hopefully they come to us. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you have to actually go hunting for them room by room. Right, I don't see anybody.
Did you hear that?
But last time he was right here in this corner, kind of hiding away. So I don't trust anything. I think if I move her just inside, she should be able to get an idea of the full scope of the room. Nope, nobody in here. All right, next room. I guess we will go to this one next. Just in the interest of time, we'll get her the Overwatch. Move him in. And hunker down. We'll dash him in. Getting a little sloppy with our action conservation, but this part is a little bit tedious. I definitely realize that. And I want to find the guys as quick as possible.
We should make every attempt.
Oh, there he is. Okay, so we got to capture him.
There doesn't seem to be much left when we attack outright.
Okay, Jones. Jones, this is for you. Oh, I don't know. Are we going to be able to get him? This is as far as we can move. And he's going to be in half cover. There's definitely no guarantee for success. Let's see, what does it say? Stun. Okay, well, let's bring her in first. And then worry about what to do next. Once we actually get in there. Stun, 70%. Alright, here goes nothing.
Hope this works.
Excellent work.
We got him.
We'll begin analyzing this new artifact as soon as
Perfect.
you're
Oh, and we got it.
Everything by the numbers.
Alright, not too bad. Great, so we completed our objective of getting the alien and the shard. And so from that we're going to be able to extrapolate
All that's left of the specimen we attempted to
the
capture?
alien
Yes.
HQ, I think.
I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure.
My God.
It's organic in
What
nature,
is that?
yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is
throwing
true,
shade.
this object is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case,
It's
I
always
will focus
something.
on constructing an
We got the
interface
crystal.
between
Can
the
you trace it?
subject
No, we
and
need the
our
algorithm.
communications
We got the
network,
algorithm.
which
Can
will
you
need to trace
can
the
you
signal.
zero in? No, we need a
Looks like researching this
transponder or whatever.
crystal
You know
should
how it
be our
is.
top priority.
But I'm just happy we made it through with as few injuries as we did. And you know what? That's why we keep a deep bench, so that we can make sure that we can fill our spots. Hey, Filbert, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is probably a good time for me to call it quits as well after I rank up the folks. So I'll be seeing you, my friend. Thank you. Thanks for watching. So Jones, bonus, we got her to Colonel, which is one of our kind of minor objectives. So she's our healer, and we're definitely going to take the extra 4 health per use, especially considering we get 3 heals per battle with her, and then that's just sort of an automatic upgrade. There we go. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the Situation Room to see how we're doing from a panic standpoint. North America is not doing great. We've got 3 satellites in our pocket. However, we can only send up 1 more at the moment because of our uplink capacity. We're stuck at 34 engineers currently, so we really need the end of the month to happen to get some additional engineers. Trying to see, where does it say what we get? Plus 6 engineers per month from Japan, for sure. So the end of the month, we'll be able to get the engineers that we need to build the satellite nexus, and we are going to do that. Let's pull up our facilities. We're going to do that right here so that we can get our adjacency bonuses 4 ways. So that's going to be super helpful for us. We got our thermo generator. We've got 83 power available, which is probably more power than we're going to need for the rest of the game, to be honest. So things are going great from that front. And then our Firestorm delivery for our interceptors, those are 9 days away. So let's just do... let's get to the council report. I think that's what we need. Let's see how we did. All right, here we go. Let's get our grade.
We are extremely
Okay,
impressed with
we
the
got an A.
progress of the XCOM project.
We didn't lose anybody.
Commander. Your recent results were beyond
I think
our
one of the reasons we got such a good grade is we were able to launch 4 satellites in 1 month, which is just crazy. Our target has been launching 2. And that just shows in the early game why it's so important to keep cranking out those satellites, at least 2 per month, if at all possible. And then we've got a nice little income from all the countries that we launch satellites for.
Remember, we will be watching.
So with that being said, we got our engineers. We're at 41 engineers. Let's go to our facilities. Let's get our satellite nexus building. and capable of receiving transmissions from 4 XCOM satellites. Adjacency bonus +1 capacity for every adjacent uplink. So effectively, we're going to be getting 5 by building this one. It's 21 days, but we need it. We need it quick. Okay, I think I'm going to call it here, guys. I think this is a pretty good place to stop. So thanks to everybody for watching, and if you wanted to see what you missed from earlier in the stream, I've got a link to YouTube in the chat, and you can look at the live recording of that. And yeah, thanks everybody, and have a great day and/or night wherever you may be.